ここは大敗と上演、偏愛と堕落が満ちた大迷宮。愛、痛み、答え、くるりくるりの貝合わせ。さなかに待つは那由他の女。情と欲に支配されるのもまた命の証ですものね。フェイト、グランドオーダー、徳川回転迷宮大奥開催。
Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We're going through the Ooku Labyrinth, and I just learned I'm going on vacation, so I might record multiple parts today, because it's a good idea to try and get through this, you know, so I can actually do it before things go wrong. If it ends up being like, and this is a vacation with no set return date, so it's like, uh-oh. But if worse comes to worse, what I will do is I will absolutely just play through it all, and then watch the cutscenes. I don't think it'll come to that. I think it should be back before the end, but we'll see. Anyways, remedy for intoxication, huh? We getting dranks? Speaking of, I have my coffee here. Is it too hot to sip? It's not bad, it's not bad. The instant coffee maker sure makes it perfect for sipping right away. Earlier. Here, have some more. Your cup is empty. Please drink up. There is more. Where that came from. Wow.
I say, I could get used to this. I can tell from the material and the expert tailoring that this outfit they made me wear is of the highest quality. And while I've never had much in the way of Japanese wine before, it's turned out to be even better than I thought. Now, what about some hors d'oeuvres? Don't we have anything to go with this lovely wine?
Oh. Dang, okay.
Of course we do. Here, I mean open wide. Now say ah.
Delish.
Still have plenty to drink too. Go on, bottoms up. It's okay if you get drunk.
Glug, glug, glug. Here,
our lord,
this way next. Oh, of course. I forgot that this was just the snack tray they brought out for the walk. I dare say this place could give a premium first-class airline a run for its money. Feeling a bit dizzy now, but that's all right. You could just carry me the rest of the way. Well, then carry me.
Good luck. Understood. Not to worry.
Oh, good luck. You can do this. You may want to tell them to be careful not to trip so you don't bang your head and die.
Whoa! Don't worry. This is the life. Now let's go. Wait, hang on. Where was I going again? And what did I want to do when I got there?
Oh boy. He's been like, food washed. That's like brainwashed, but thanks to food. It happens. Y'all ever just eat a meal so good you just forget about why you are there? Okay. So our choice is between strange smelling and ocean smelling. I love the smell of the ocean, but our whole thing is to go the wrong way. This corridor smells strange. You describe the strangeness of the smell? Is it like a melee tournament? Apparently there's a smell of alcohol. No. It's not a melee tournament because no alcohol is allowed there. They're not allowed to drink near minors. Heyo! I'm sorry. Seems like the smell's getting strong as you keep going. Oh boy. Part 2. Looks like we have some of these. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's... Honestly, at this point, let's just focus on the attack up. Just to get through this quicker. Right? What do we got? What do we got? 250%. Sounds good to me. You got that attack up, and yeah. Well, no, we'll keep that on you, because that's good for you, for sure. Getting some of that. So one thing I got wrong is I thought that they changed out the master skills, but no, they upgrade. So I got confirmation of that. So that's pretty good, actually. That means that our good ones are even better. So straight up upgrades all the way down. Don't mind if I do. Reeks of alcohol in here. Looks like our connection is still hanging in. I am seeing alcoholic fumes in the air on our end, too. I probably shouldn't be angry at this point, but I can't help it. Today isn't even a holiday. Just look at those plates and wine bottles strewn about. Whoever was here must have been holding parties left and right. What a headache. Are you okay, Master? These fumes should have little effect on us since we are no longer human, but what about you? I'm not drunk, but I can definitely feel them. Well, that won't do. As a wet nurse, part of my job is to make sure my charges stay healthy. Lord Iemitsu used to have a weak constitution too. I'll never forget his brush with smallpox as long as I live. Anyway, now that you're one of my charges, Lord Tanner, I'll have to make sure you stay in good health too. Please, I implore you not to push yourself too hard. I know you have a strong resistance to poison, Master, but that makes it more concerning that you're feeling these fumes' effect anyway. Does that count for alcohol too? So I'm also going to ask that you please be careful as you can. And if you notice any change in your condition, anything at all, please let us know right away, Master. Alcohol, then. So that will be our next little hurdle. Have you noticed something, Lady Sesioin? Oh no, it's just that I have almost no experience with alcohol, so I'm a touch nervous that I might accidentally become intoxicated and do something unbecoming. Not to mention these habits can get so very steamy. So if for some reason I start stripping mine off, I do hope you'll stop me. Normally I would second that request in the strongest possible terms, but right now you should pay attention to whatever's up ahead. Someone's there. Oh hey, it's them. Ah, Matahari and Scheherazade. You know these women? Yes, we do. I can tell from the analysis that they're probably servants from Chaldea. But something is different about them. Well, hello there, my lords. I'm Matahari, and I'll be your Otsugi today. Here, have some of our wine. It's really good, I promise. And I'm Scheherazade, the attendant here at the Ooku. I will also be your Otsugi today. Our job on this floor is to welcome and entertain you. Come, you must be tired. You need not think about anything here. Just sit back, eat, drink, listen to my stories, and enjoy yourselves. Do that, and you may even reach your desired destination someday. I see. Nobutsuna did mention I was not the only servant that had been trapped. He said Kama had personally chosen a couple to be her underlings, and assigned them to different roles in the Ooku. This must be who he meant. She must have messed with their memories and behavioral principles at the time, turning them into puppets she could control. Oh yes, I can tell at a glance that their minds have been tampered with. I tried running my 5 approaches to meditation program to counteract it, but I'm sorry to say the effort bore no fruit. It must have been a poor match right at the root level. I have so little to be proud of, and this program is one of the few things to make that list. So I'm a little hurt how completely it was rendered impotent, rather. I didn't even know a woman of your talents could feel like sulking sometimes. Oh, but this is no time to be caught up in that. What's an Otsugi? Otsugi are the women in the Ooku responsible for the altar rooms, tea implements, utensils, and things like that. But they also have one other very important job. So important, in fact, that you can't be an Otsugi unless you can do it. What is it? Party tricks. Haha. Yes, party tricks, or parlor tricks, or stunts, or whatever you want to call them. You know, things like that. Whenever there's a holiday, or a party, or some other special occasion, it's the Otsugi's job to liven it up, though I'm not entirely sure why that is. At any rate, that's what my first criteria when choosing an Otsugi is whether or not they can do any tricks. I see. That said, while I don't wish to speak ill about your acquaintances, I have to say that their particular choice of outfits is much too provocative. I don't think I would ever have chosen them to be Otsugi, maybe if they insist on wearing those, no matter how talented they might be. Yoku's attendants are devoted solely to serving the shogun and his wife. Just being sexy does not qualify one for the job. In fact, I would say it's very possible to be too sexy. Yes, I'm sure. Those women may be beautiful, but they are also servants, which is to say fighters. They would never be right for your Ooku. But for this Ooku, a labyrinth built upon the mistaken belief that it is a place of lust and carnal pleasure, they couldn't be more at home. Indeed, I would be surprised to learn that they were not included in this peculiar setting. Loath though I am to say it, they are our enemies now. I am certain, then, that we would be wise to refuse their invitations to eat, drink, and follow them elsewhere. Yes, of course, going on with their request is absolutely not an option. That said, the question is, what do we do if they try to force us? Right, I suspect that's why Kama chose them for this role. And if so, that could make things somewhat difficult for us. Are you saying that these women are extremely talented? No exaggeration to say that both of them went down in history for their skills as performers. So if they were to try to use their skills to the fullest to entertain all of you, it would be an incredibly powerful assault. Uh-oh. What are you waiting for? There's plenty of food and drink, and of course, I'm glad to dance with you. I once seduced entire nations and manipulated wars with my gyrating body. I get to drink as much as you like. Yes, I too have plenty of food and drink and no end of stories with which to regale you. We can let this banquet stretch on and on into the night. Food, the wine, my stories, all of it can last for eternity. I will never bore you, nor let you kill me. All I ask is that you drink in my stories. Though food and drink may be essential for living a full life, we have no need of them now. Stand back. But you have to get intoxicated. The Ooku won't let you move on if you aren't. Okay, that's what we want. Okay. If you don't get intoxicated now, you will come to greatly regret it. If it were me, I could never bear to face the end, from which you can never return. So please, please drink and enjoy yourselves as you listen to my stories. The sooner you do that, the sooner we can take you to an even greater paradise. I'm not so senile that I need your help getting anywhere, young lady. I'm still more than capable of getting where I want to go on my 2 feet. Lady Par's feet in this case, but you know what I mean. Sion, tell us how to cure them and we'll take care of the rest. I thought you would say that. I still have yet to do a detailed analysis, but... our connection's still unstable. Okay, for now you need to incapacitate them. We cannot do anything else to help them until you do that. Master Matahari and Scheherazade are part of the reason why we came here. They're 2 of our precious Chaldea companions. We have to rescue them from this Ooku. Please, please try to help them. Will do. Okuna Matata. I didn't do it with Akuda, but I did it here. Unless I totally did do it with Akuda. I might have actually. Most of the time when I do these videos, I just let my mind spew out and I don't even think about what's being said. Okay, they do have break gauges, so that's going to mean we're not going to go full ham right away. So, let's start with, well, you have a full combo, huh? Decrease art card resistance. We'll want that. We'll do that on you first. Okay, and yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Do as much as you can to her. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah. There we go. We broke your gauge and we got your super. Very nice. In fact, if we use your super next, we could probably just straight up kill. Cool! Unless that was meant to heal or something. In which case it's not. Well, hey. Let's do an attack up and apply evade. Wow, nice. And what's this do? Decrease quick, or decrease defense. Okay, and this now gives the same thing. Okay. So let's go remove buffs and decrease defense for all enemies. Sure. Dang, dang. Kiara's really good. Increase, no, we don't need that. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that should hopefully kill. Might kill both them. It might not. We'll see. I think it will. God, the fact that this is the censored one makes me terrified for CCC. Everyone's like, yeah, like it's oh, I should have gone for the other one. Everyone's like, yeah, it's more apparent in CCC, and it's like, that's scary. Cheers. Yeah, that is a down. Okay. Anti-hero. She got guts. Okay. Let's go. That. You know what? Let's do. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, let's go. Pop that on for you. Okay, and yeah, decrease, there you go. So let's go then. Like this. Yeah, let's see how much this does. Not as much as I expected, honestly. Okay. Wow, okay. Sure. Well, let's go kill super. Okay, let's do that. That should work. Yep. Because then this should break her guts, right? It should. Let's see. I'm holding in a sneeze so badly. Alright, and how much guts do you get back? Oh yeah, you're done. Goodbye. Okay. Got you. The nicest thing about being this far is I can pretty much use any servant now and be like, hey, no more internal spoilers, aside from Kama. I'm still trying to avoid her right now. Worry not, I struck her with the back of my blade. Is he gonna be like, oh whoops, it's a double-edged sword? That's a joke from Slayers. Please watch Slayers. You seem to be unusually afraid of death, but you have no cause for concern here. My hand shall lead you to an ecstasy deeper and more titillating than death could ever offer. They may not have great physical strength, but they're exceptionally skilled at striking their opponent's weak points. Thank goodness we somehow managed to neutralize them. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't already know how to fight. How they fight, rather. Fortunately, it seems only their minds have been tampered with. The rest of their spirit origins appear to be intact. Now we just... oh? Oh, it looks like we're finally losing our connection. Oh. Guess we'll just have to learn so this your end. Mister, can you hear me? It's the same rules as with Yagyu, so you will need We got 2 cards. Oh my, they've gone completely silent. As they say, all things in this world are transient. Now what do we do? We need to keep that connection going? How are we supposed to figure out how to save those 2 now? How do we save Yagyu again? The card. Anafuda power! Got it. I just have to do the same thing I did back then, right? Okay, I'll draw out the power in the card and use it to cast the spell. Here goes nothing. Hi, guys. Good morning. It feels like forever since I last saw you. What was I doing until now? I think I was... You scared me. And where did you learn to do such a beautiful dogeza? I don't remember it very well, but I have the impression that I made a great deal of trouble for you. I may not deserve your mercy, but please, whatever you do, don't kill me. It would seem they're back to their old selves. Wonderful. They do not appear to have any memory of the time they spent under Kama's control. I suggest you fill them in, Master. Okay, here goes. So basically... And I spew it out, because I'm not going to do that IRL. I see, it's all coming back. Yes, me too. I remember I was watching a story from the Far East in the library before I lost consciousness. Specifically, I was watching the feel-good movie Abarin Boy Yoshimune to learn about the authentic Japanese dogeza. Alright, is this a real movie? Abarin Boy Yoshimune. What? I spelled it wrong. Abarin Boy Yoshimune. Nope, it is not real. The next thing I knew, I was in a place that seemed like it could be a scene from that very movie. At first I thought I was dreaming. So Da Vinci, Holmes, and everyone else were also abducted just like we were, huh? And they might not have been turned into pawns. They might be locked up in the innermost sanctum, or they could be turned into materials used to build this Ooku. What a horrible fate. But I suppose the fact that Pa and Kiara are the only... are the other ones here? Whoa, I misread this. Are the only other ones here must mean that all my acquaintances, my comrades in arms, the benevolent kings, all my dear friends from Caldia must have been captured. I am terrified of dying, yes, I cannot abide by the thought of it. But neither can I abide by the notion of losing something so irreplaceable as my precious friends through my own inaction. So please, Master, let me help you. Count me, I might not be much help in battle, but at least I can act as a decoy. Go ahead and use me. Have you seen fit, Master? I'll do whatever it takes to save everyone. Thanks, you two. You're the best. It's a mark of my own failure that I must ask for your help, even knowing how depleted you both must be for your own capture. But right now, the lives of Lord Iemitsu and everyone else are at stake. We need as much help as we can get. You have all my thanks. You have my thanks for offering yours. Looks like our connection to Kaldi isn't coming back anytime soon. I'm afraid we'll have to try and make our way through the rest of the Ooku without Mash and Sion's help. It is worrisome that we can no longer contact them, but we gain 2 capable new companions in their place. Let's do what we can to keep our spirits high. Get it, spirits? That's a type of alcohol, right? Oh, is that still not enough to allay your concerns, Lady Kasuga? Forgive me, I wish I could tell you everything will be alright, but I still have a great deal to learn myself, so I'm afraid that a single sermon will not suffice to dispel all unease. Sorry about this, Kasuga no Supone, eh? I'm not exactly the strongest assassin around. Oh no, it's not that. I would never say anything so rude to anyone willing to help me save Lord Iemitsu. I'm immensely grateful to have you and Lady Scheherazade on our side. My only concern is, well, it feels silly to even mention under these circumstances, but as the one in charge of the Ooku, I just can't help but feel a bit uneasy about the outfits, right? Yep. Yep. I'm sorry, I just can't ignore this feeling that the Oku's very dignity is at stake. Do you think you could at least wear something on top? Anything at all? I want to go to the next scene and just both of them to be wearing I'm with stupid t-shirts. Like, just paste it on. That's all I want. Okay. Actually, this event gives a lot of Saint Quartz out, it feels. It's like you get, like, just way more than any other. So we want to go towards the intoxication. Lightly scented, sweet smelling. Go lightly scented. Smell of alcohol seems to be weaker. Shoot, that's not the right one. I was like, does alcohol smell sweet? Not really. Yes, it does. Lightly scented. Smell of alcohol is weaker, but there's a fishy smell. Uh-oh.
Anchovies. It's the kind of smelly smell that smells very smelly.
Okay. There's a starfish monster. Its foul stench is sure to sober one up. Starfish are weird. Starfish, if you cut a starfish in half, it'll just be 2 starfish. Like, what's with that? There's starfish that have, like, tons of arms. I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay. The mansion starfish. Okay, so we're gonna start again with as much of this as we can. Nice and easy. Oh, we're nearly there. Let's finish this off. God, these skills are really good. Oh, did we get there? We'll see. After this battle, I feel like we will. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see here. God, with Merlin and Enya on this together, they're kind of broken in a ridiculous way, and I love it. That, got that. Hey, that's a lot of those, which is good, because we need 400 of them to get both the essences there. I wonder if each of these can drop the more of those damage up ones, or if it is exclusive to grinding missions. Which, by the way, when I go on my, you know, little self-vacation tomorrow, IRL time, I mean, long after once this goes up, then I will definitely be grinding that out. Super sweet aromas. This is also the smell of alcohol. I guess alcohol can smell sweet. But if you get, like, a cooler, God, I love coolers. That's alcohol for me. It smells getting stronger as you keep going. I'm not a fan of just, like, raw tasting alcohol. I will say the sake I got from Japan though is really good. I went to a sake factory. It smells so intense it's suffocating. And some good flavors there. But I like the flavored ones. I don't like the ones that are just alcohol flavored. It smells so potent, feels like you're getting you drunk. Oh, well, of course, there's some sake. Your steps are getting unsteady. Have you lost a little weight? Wish that was me. Like, for 2 weeks, I couldn't leave my house. So it's like, oh, was I walking? No. Where could I walk? I can't walk around my house. Is that... Okay, so I guess there's nothing when it hits that there, huh? Dizzying corridor. That sounds like drunkenness. There's a room up ahead. You want to take a quick break. So, okay. Go towards things related to alcohol. Got it. Sundown room. Sundowner. Metal Gear Rising. Are we all getting drunk as we walk this way? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I can understand your concerns, but I really don't have any magical energy to spare on changing my outfit right now. Not to mention, I get the sense the situation here is even tougher than I thought, so I'd really prefer to stick with the outfit I'm used to. As things stand now, there is no telling when or if we might receive aid. I'm sorry, but I think it is only wise that I conserve my magical energy for matters of life and death. After all, if I were to let my guard down, I could easily end up dead. Well, in the end, I suppose this isn't really my Ooku anyway. And I also do feel it would be wrong to impose my Ooku's customs on women from different cultures, especially when they're here to help in our hour of need. So it's alright, yes. Please don't worry about it. I am still concerned about the effects this could have on the young page's education, should we happen to run into any of them. Oh no, they're great with children. What are you talking about? Reminds them of being a baby. I can cross that bridge if we come to it. Thank you for your understanding. And please don't worry if we end up visiting the real Ooku after we take care of things here. Of course, we'll be sure to dress appropriately. It's like they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, or the Japanese in this case. So if you want me to wear 12 layers of kimono when that time comes, I'll be glad to. At any rate, right now we should focus on making our way through this labyrinth. Don't worry, Sabone. I'll make sure Matahari and Scheherazade will be great additions to our team. Alright, I think we'd better get back to... Oh, what's wrong, Master? I think I'm starting to get a headache. Is this what alcohol does to you? Are you okay? Do you want some water? That's strange. We know Master hasn't had any alcohol. This room does admittedly have some very strong fumes, but those alone shouldn't be enough to hurt you. Your cheeks don't look flushed, and I'm sure your resistance to poison is still working fine. I don't see any way you could be intoxicated. So then why is this happening? I believe it is time you came clean, Lady Sessio. Oh? Earlier, you demonstrated that you know more about this Ooku than the rest of us. Perhaps you can explain this change in Master's condition? Really? That's amazing. Do you think you could tell me what's going on too? I have no special knowledge, personally. Kama was quite clear with us about how this labyrinth works. It just stood out to me more by virtue of my being a nun. If we continue on from the precepts against killing and falsehoods, then I think this floor's theme is the precept against intoxication. Yep. Huh? Kama mentioned these first two herself. It should be safe to say that these are the themes of each of the Oku's floors. Themes, you say? Yes. Each is the name of one of Buddhism's 5 precepts, doctrines that describe things one must not do if one wishes to attain enlightenment. Buseshokai is the precept against killing, Umogokai is the precept against lying, and Fuonjukai is the precept against drinking alcohol. So if we kept that in mind and think back to what we've done on each floor so far, you should clearly see that thinking at work, okay, in designing this version of the Ooku. Let's see, what did we do so far? On the first floor, we just fought those attendants. Most of them weren't very strong, though. Hearing that brings to mind the fact that even if these attendants are inhuman dolls, destroying one could be construed as killing. On the last floor, we first had to lie to ourselves about wanting to move forward, then falls past in places that falsely present themselves as dead ends, so now on this floor, we have to drink alcohol to progress? I'm afraid we've already forgotten what our goal was earlier in trying to get you guys to drink, but yes, I think I can still vaguely remember that. I'm trying to bring you somewhere. I still can't say with any certainty whether becoming intoxicated is necessary to penetrate to the next floor, but if it is,
Then that would mean this Ooku wants us to proceed by breaking these precepts, no? Yeah, you might be right.
Let's get crook!
By that token, it would be impossible for us to proceed if we do follow these precepts. So applying that rule to our current situation would mean Master's current poor condition is a result of him coming this far without imbibing. That definitely sounds plausible, though it does feel counterintuitive to think he's getting a hangover because he hasn't been drinking. Now, if that is the case, his condition might get worse and worse the further we progress. In this worst case scenario, he might no longer be able to stand or start gushing blood from his eyes and nose. That's awful. He could end up dead. I am certain why these are the constraints which we are bound, but if Kama did build the Ooku with them in mind, she must have had a reason for doing so. If that is true, then I thought it might be dangerous to simply go along with whatever she has planned. That is why I declined their invitations earlier. But we absolutely cannot let Master die. I know it is dangerous to have him drink to the point of intoxication, as there's no telling what might happen, but we also have no alternative.
There's a bottle of sake right here then. Bottoms up.
Oh, no, you don't. It's too dangerous to just go along with our enemy's plan, especially when we still don't know what our goal is. Times like these, our best bet is to stall and look for another way out. What do you think pillow talk is for? There's another way? One where we can safely make our way through without playing into Kama's hands? There is. I'm not seeing one.
It is ironic that we did have, like, 2 simultaneous events in a row about drinking alcohol, and they still retconned the age of the Master to not be able to drink alcohol.
Master, do you mind if I try a little experiment?
What do you got in mind?
I don't know if this will work, but you gotta drink my pee, Master. Just drink my pee.
Now,
you think about it, what does it really mean to be intoxicated? I mean, some people can feel tipsy without having so much of a drop of alcohol, right? So I thought I'd try to replicate that with my noble phantasm.
Wait, I don't even know what your noble phantasm is.
That's right, the one that shares my name. It's a brainwashing noble phantasm. I see. So since Master is unable to become intoxicated through drinking, you want to use your noble phantasm to replicate an intoxicated state in his mind. Right, though I don't know if it'll be enough to convince this Ooku that he's really drunk.
Let's give it a shot. Boy, they are coming up with so many ways to not have the main character drink, huh?
Hey, here goes. Just relax, open your eyes, and let yourself drown in me. How do you feel?
Whoa. Whoa, yeah, oh, jeez, I may feel a bit drunk.
How are you doing? Does your head hurt?
No, I actually feel great.
So you've helped Master become intoxicated with so much as a drop of liquor? Perfect. It seems you found a loophole that will let us circumvent the rule. And since you're using your noble phantasm to do it, you can also undo it the moment we leave this floor. This seems perfect.
Nonetheless, given that Master is now effectively intoxicated, the rest of us must work harder than ever. I implore all of you to remain vigilant.
Of course. I'll be so very sad to bid farewell to this delightful intoxication, but yes, we must remain on our guard.
I overheard the whole thing. I sure hope so.
I'm still not clear on how you did it, Lady Matahari, but I can tell that you've saved Lord Tanner from his predicament. Well done, you did great, pat pat. Oh gosh, I don't think I've ever been praised so directly since I was a child. I'm sure you've been through many hardships, but you're still young. That makes you a child in my eyes.
Okay, is Kasugano Shibone meant to be like an old woman? I guess if she was dying on her deathbed, it must be.
Now then, if this "you must be this drunk to proceed" rule really is the premise of this floor, there may be other hidden aspects in line with that rule that could help us make our way through it. So let's all keep a close eye on our surroundings for clues, as well as to make sure Lord Tanner doesn't stumble in any trouble while he's inebriated.
So they went to the trouble of getting me drunk without necessarily letting me drink alcohol. Isn't the getting the drunk the bad part about the alcohol, not the alcohol itself? I feel like there's some, like, App Store stuff in play with, like, no, you can't actually have the main character drinking. Darn it. Okay, so we have the choice between toasty or blur. Well, that's the blurry vision. That's alcohol. Your eyes start to get droopy. The corridor ahead seems to be a long one. Okay. It's a really long straight corridor. It's so long you can't see the end. Okay. Next. Oh, we got a Zerker. Okay. Just go. Let's just see here. Who do we got with big attack ups? Fresh that. Let's see here. 250 off 300. Wow, okay. That's a lot, but we can't use you still. Let's go with you. Go with you. 250. Sounds good to me. As you squint, a small Oni suddenly appears before you. Just a single small Oni. He's like, yeah, it's me. I'm the Oni. The Oni in blurry vision. You're like, what are you doing here, little dude? Yeah, women, yeah. That's how I feel. That's how I feel he is acting. This little baby Oni fella. 5 of them. So let's start with... You know what? Let's do this for 3 turns, so that we can then do an attack and like we'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Kill. Kill. Wish that crit, but it didn't. That's fine. Okay. So now let's go... Oh, darn. There is no Emiya. Well, that's fine. Put that on you. You know what? Honestly, let's just do all these. Yep. Pop this. Just why not? Just use your stuff. Make it easier. Attack up. Stun him. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Will you do 59 from a single hit? Yep. Yep. Yeah, nice stuff. Okay. How much are we getting from this? Okay, so we're starting to get a good amount of those, which is good, because I want to be able to get those craft essences. Like I say, I'm going to, once I'm on the road, or, you know, I'm going to Hot Springs, actually, which is going to be very nice for my soul. Once I'm doing that, I'm just going to get through the missions there. If there's something fun, I'll maybe see if I can get it there, but if not, hey, it's fine. This is a really long one. Cloudy Vision Corridor. Your eyes are getting insanely dry. It's even harder to see the end. Yeah, like, that's a long one, huh? Jeez, this one is really long. How long is this corridor going to go on? God, I could not imagine playing this event with the glitch that made it really slow. By sitting on the occasional sake jug position along the hall, you make your way ahead and rest intermittently. Okay. Battles. Nuts! This corridor will never end. Hashtag free nut. Okay. Oh god, really? Vacant-eyed. You're losing focus. Oh god. I can't imagine the thing about it taking like 2 to 3 minutes each time. Like, that would drive me nuts. Jugs are lined up in a straight row, so you imagine getting, like, you get that, and then it's like, okay, wait 2 minutes. God, that would be the worst. You accidentally almost trip over a jug. Is there alcohol in them? Bacon-eyed, we got another set of these guys. Nothing? Come on, yes, that's what I'm looking for. Gilly, you're getting a bunch of points. Thank you for existing. You peer inside and a small Oni jumps out. Yeah, stop it, jug Oni. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm literally probably going to be playing just as much as I can today. Because, like, the fact that I can't even, the fact that I'm slightly worried about, you know, not being able to get through this. It's like, I'm probably gonna stay up to like 1 a.m. just continually playing. Just so I, you know, I get it done. Okay, you're done. Okay. You guys are venting their anger, I see. Well, I shall as well. That. Pop that. We're gonna go a little bit of all these. Okay. And let's get that and that. And we're so close to leveling up our uniform, which is good because it's interesting seeing the uniform. Like when you're reading it on the tier list, it's like when it's not leveled up, it's like rank C, but when it's leveled up, they put it up for like rank A. It's like, wow, that's a big increase. So I should definitely do it. But then again, those are just entirely arbitrary tier listings that don't even exist. Okay, so again, drunk. We have the choice between tongue-tied or passed out. Passing out deals with being drunk, absolutely. As you walk through the labyrinth, you're starting to get lost. Is progress being made, or are you going backwards? Sure hope not. Oh, Act 4 Extra, okay. Do they both grab me to 1? I wonder. Because being tongue-tied is part of being drunk as well, so maybe it's like you go the one way, you get the extra, you go the other way, then you get the regular? We'll see. Jeez! What is this, a Akihabara vape shop? Can someone turn off the moving walkway? Easy does it, Master. The only thing unsteady here is you. I guess I'll just have to lead you by the hand myself. Don't be afraid to hold on to me if you need help keeping your balance, okay? Sorry to put you out like this. Don't worry about it. I'm genuinely happy to help. Usually whenever I lean or press up against you and you to try and tempt you, you just get embarrassed, look on your face, and make an excuse to run away. So it's really nice change of pace having you depend on me so fully. Sure, you won't be this helpless if I hadn't intoxicated you in the first place, but who cares? Okay, here comes a little obstacle. Ready to step over it? You did it! What a big boy you are. Yes, you are. You're making me feel feelings. I wish I could just curl up in her arms and forget about everything. Oh, I know what that look means, Kiara. You're jealous, aren't you? Am I so transparent? Yes, I admit I am jealous. Despite being a servant, I don't usually have many chances to be of help. So seeing Master relying on you like that, well, I confess it got me thinking about all kinds of silly things. Like what it might be like for him to drown in me, desire me, or depend on me so thoroughly. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I can tell you're kind of frustrated. Want to trade? No, I think it's best that I decline. I'm sworn to a life of abstinence right now, and am enjoying the novelty of the accompanying bondage that entails. Besides, when the time to seduce him does come, all that patient waiting will be wasted if I do not tend that delightful task personally with no assistance. I would hate to be swept up in this place as a lure and break my vow. Yikes! I just got chills down my spine. Did I misread her? Is Kiara actually more of a Talmo type? I don't know.
Oh, Herzog, this is your time to shine.
Huh? Do you mean open sesame? No, now you can't tell the difference between reality and fantasy. Please get a hold of yourself, Lord Tanner. It's just a dead end.
It would seem our decision to follow the path with the fewest alcoholic fumes backfired.
If our understanding of how this Ooku was designed is accurate, maybe we need to go down the path where you can smell the alcohol before you set foot in it. Let's hurry back and find another way before Lord Tanner starts acting even stranger.
Baby needs milk. Baby wants milk. Feed me.
Okay. Anyways, back this way. Tongue-tied. Your tongue's getting numb. You can't speak well. Oh, God. If you've ever had your wisdom teeth out, you know how this goes.
If you can't speak, you have to gesture to communicate. A bustling sound can be heard from inside the room. 3 nuts!
Okay, I'm gonna save my tongue right now, or I actually bite it IRL, which would be a problem. Twilight room. Huh. Lots of sake jugs are stacked up in the room. We got a couple sake jugs with us right now, am I right, gamers? Hey. I wonder what's gonna be inside of them. Sure wonder. Actually, you know what? Let's get something stronger. We got like 2... Oh, I can't use you! Wait, are you using the basic version of Kama? You are. Did we see her in combat? No, we haven't. She's never actually fought us yet. Darn it. I've seen her in combat thanks to the Caldia thing, but... the Caldia trailer there, but... That's fine. The Caldia live stream. Okay. Small Oni are having a banquet at the back of the room. You want to join? I feel like Oni would be fun to hang out with for this sort of stuff. See, I'd like to say I feel like they'd be pretty willing to let you sit and drink with them. Then again, I've not actually played any events with the Oni in them, so I don't know. However, I feel like there's, you know, there's the whole thing of them possibly being like, don't you dare touch my sake, which could then lead to problems, you know, so maybe not. Let's get you more powerful. Do that. Okay. I can't believe mine has more HP. How scandalous. Do some of this. Yep, that should be good. Okay. Diversion. Diversion. Well, let's get Emiya's Buster, please. Oh no, it's not there. Well, instead, let's spend a turn just going 1, 2, 3, and then next turn we'll spend it on Emiya to finish it. I love it when it's the same sound effect 3 times. That's a lot of fun. There we go. Okay, so let's go stars. Yeah, we are well above that first line, so that doesn't do anything, it seems, until it's full. Why? What is that gonna do? And if that looks like something up there. If I click that and it goes down, is that gonna do something where it's like surprise? Like that's it. There's nothing else. Because if so, that's gonna suck. Because like, it's taken a long time to fill it up. Unless there's something that's gonna make it easier to fill it up as we continue. That, or I still feel like I shouldn't be filling it. I feel like it might be a bad idea to fill it, you know? We'll see. Okay. More soundless bells, which are actually just metal balls at that point. Let's be real here. Wow, it's a long hallway. Oh, we got a new grinding room. That's good. Double-looking corridor. You're starting to see double. Yep. Seeing double is definitely a sign of drunkenness. This isn't because you're drunk. It's getting harder to count the jugs at the back of the room. You might be seeing double. Maybe there is just 2 of everything. What if it's just doing that to mess with you, dude? Looks like there's 2 corridors, too. Well, let's pick the right one. Okay. Our choices are leaning or heartburn. Leaning. Leaning up is definitely one part of it. Standing is now impossible. You know, you've played Yakuza, you see those stumbling dudes that are like, you know, with the tie on their heads leaning up against stuff. You lean along the wall and keep walking through the corridor. Okay. Feels like you made progress. Just a bit more. I feel like the first floor was the wildest, and everyone after that is actually much easier to navigate. I feel like there's way less random fights, which is making it much easier. And yeah, I'm also not taking both paths, now knowing that, you know, it's just take the one. Squatting? Crouch down. Like, are we like Slav squatting? Are we cheeky-breeky lads? The sake jugs placed intermittently make great seats. How can you sit on a jug, dude? Okay, so let's squat. Sure. You know, I haven't used you. And I'll get to your event in not too long, so let's give you a go. See what you're like. There's a statue that looks like it'd be comfortable to sit on, but it starts moving the moment you do. Oh no! Yeah, these guys here, these two, I'll get to engage with their event once it comes back around. So I missed it the first time. Which is a shame, but hey, that's what the reruns are for, you know? Heretic Idol. Okay, let's see. Well, we can get a full combo with you. Cool. Just missed that. I love it. What do you have? Attack up for 3 turns. Let's do that. You have increase your gauge, increase your effectiveness. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Do as much as you can. Nice. Okay. Cool. And let's go big ups. Boy, I sure want to get more skill increases, too. That'll be quite nice to just keep making this super broken. Let's go 1, 2, 3. God, what a sick pair. It's literally just dude and his stand GF, right? Like, it's great. I don't know anything about them. I don't know if they're servants or humans or, you know, like a weird sort of thing like Sieg. I know nothing about them, actually. So, hopefully, we can learn as time goes on. Okay. The heart of the foreign god, not art of a foreign god. That's silly. Sozu, iron turn. Okay, this is a good path. Crawling. Getting tough. You proceed slowly as you try to hold down all the alcohol. See, we are regressing to baby. Goo goo. Crawling. In my skin. Sorry. That was super lame. Well. Please. 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 Ma'am, please. Okay, just one more. Okay, there we go. 230 works for me. Looks like a big room. Maybe you can rest up a bit here as you continue to regress to baby. Okay. I mean, I like how it's just like, yeah, you took a rest. That doesn't say then Savage Idol comes out. It just says, yeah, you took a rest. It's like, okay. Well, hey. Let's start with this. Yeah. You know what? Heck yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Do your stuff. Nice. Holy crap, Emiya. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Get that. All these 5 sets of the gold material. Quite nice. Sure hope I can get 200 at some point so I can get myself a third of those of those the grindy ones, the ones that make it easier to attack. Although I guess the thing about that is like, well, it makes you're better at attack. It's like you also get less materials, which is the downside. Oh, Daybreak Room is already visible. A bit strange. Giant Wandering Maidservant and a Trifling Illusion. Huh. Interesting. Hokusai. And, yeah, let's use you just to be careful. Or else we can get you attack up. There we go. Okay. Giant Wandering Maidservant, huh? Look. You mentioned Giant Woman and now you have my attention. Why is it A? Why is it like the alpha? What's going on with that? Yep, that is what we've been fighting this whole time. Okay, so we're starting with a bunch of these. So you know what? Let's go. I mean, even if we use this and it says turn off your rate, you're still gonna get hundreds, right? Yeah, because we got enough now. So let's start off with attack up. We'll do a full combo with you. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then next turn we'll do it probably with Emiya there also. Oh, good stuff. Sake. Oh, confusion's not good. That means that your skills are unable to be used in an upcoming turn. Well, that's fine though, because check this. And this. And this. And this. And this. Might as well use... Oh, we already have an evade, huh? Might as well just, like, yeah. Well, I think we got this. Just do as much as you can. Let's see. Can you do 300,000, my boy? Yep. 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 Yes, you can. Yes. Sure, skill seal. Yeah, sure. Alright. Alright, got that. So do we, like, just get another box? Because if so, hey, I'll take another upgrade. Yep, nice. We're seeing another memory. He's not a bad person, but he just always does whatever the retired shogun wants. It wouldn't make any difference if he was here or not. His only purpose is to keep the line of succession alive. All anyone cares about is my father. They never look to me for guidance, only him. Why? I'm doing the best I can in my own way. He's just Lord Ieyasu's son. Shut up. Just a figurehead, shut up. He's just there to carry on the Tokugawa name. Shut up. Don't worry about them. Think about it. If all they care about is your father, that means you are less encumbered than anyone else. It means you are freer than anyone else. I love that freedom of yours. I'm the only one who does. It's a beautiful day. Why don't you go hunting with your falcon? Captain Falcon was a son of Ieyasu Tokugawa. Tokugawa Hidetada's Inro. Alright. Give me those sick upgrades. We're getting a lot of Saint Quartz, actually. We should count how many we're at. What are we at? We have enough for a summon. I will definitely do one. 26. Nope, not there just yet. Okay. Cheer inducing. Sure, like turning over a new leaf, you feel much better. Is this us winding down from it? Cheer inducing. The corridor is split in two paths. Might as well take the opportunity to try both. I mean, you say that, but I'd rather focus. Okay. Our choices is between hazy or want to dance. I feel like both of those are... Okay, let's go want to dance. Corridor smells strongly of alcohol. Aw, there we go. There was a short on one of the Pokemon DVDs for Jirachi called Gotta Dance, and I probably watched that short like at least 70 times. I loved it as a kid. Your body somehow was dancing to a beat. Like lightly dancing. Like that awkward, like not really dancing, but kind of dancing. You know what I'm talking about? Your passionate heart grooves to the beat. Fate, Waltz in the Lost Room, collaboration coming 2023. Oh, people were mad about that. Oh boy. Personally, as that is so far in the future, I don't care. And people are like, oh, it means we're not getting Tsukihime. Want a dance corridor? We will. As you dance through the corridor, a jaunty rhythm reaches you from somewhere near its end. We will. Come on. Come on. Just give it time. Want to dance? Okay, let's go with 200. Switch you out for bar, and you're good. Alright. Let's see what our skill upgraded to. A giant snake is dancing merrily. Time for a dance-off. Tanner danced crazy. Oh, it's not the same when it's not Mark danced crazy. God, what a game. I kind of want to get around to playing Persona 1 through. But I also realize it's probably a terrible idea. So we'll see. Maybe not. Let's just go like this, and this to hopefully get as many stars as we can here. Continue on with the craziness of it. Let's see here. Can you don't? Okay. Yeah, this should be good. So you know what? That's the same. Does this have a new effect now? Wait. Oh, I didn't see. I should read these. Evade. See stars and crit strength for one ally. Oh my god. Okay. Holy crap. How big is your number gonna be just on this dude? Let's see here. Oh! That's pretty good. Okay. Merlin, Emiya, all them. Boy, that's your problem solver. That's a one-button problem solver button, huh? I feel like there's going to be something that's going to take these skills away when we get to the really hard stuff. If there is hard stuff. There might not be. It is an event. Not one known for its difficulty, so... Mysterious Divine Wine. Lanterns. Okay, we have the choice between Heavy Heart, Rapid Talking, or Vomit-Inducing. Suddenly feel sick because you moved around too much. Yep. That's the thing about drinking. Gotta ride the vom-com. This isn't alcohol, it's more like poison. Well, good thing we have poison resistance. A skill that gets brought up not enough. No one on attack, really? Don't want the spoilers. Don't want spoilers. I just don't want. I don't want to see stuff that is beyond me. There we go. And we'll get that and switch you up for. Pop you in. Okay. Feel like we'll be good enough. At the end of the corridor, a giant snake is spewing poison all over. Wow. How unsanitary. Where will the guests sit and eat? You know, you can't just say, hey, put down your jacket over by the giant snake spewing poison. That'll get on the jackets, man. Alright, starting with this. Okay, so let's start off with attack up. Get even more stars. So now we should have everyone maxed out. Yep. Buster up. Because you got a buster. Oh, you don't have a buster. Never mind. Well, that's fine. Pop on defense up. Pop on Charisma. Okay, so we're gonna go some of this. Okay. We got it next turn. Oh, yeah. Seal my noble phantasm. Like, that's something to worry about. I don't even know what that command code is. Huh. Never seen it. Maybe it's a new one, maybe it's an old one. I don't know. There are 3 codes to get during this, but I have not seen where. Maybe they're just through events after some. We'll see. Beat up some bosses, do some stuff like that. Definitely want to get those, because those are quite useful to mix and match around. Plus, it's kind of a nice little thing to customize them when you're sending them out in the world, you know? I like that. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so now let's go... Oh, that's not the right way. Heavy Heart or Rapid Talking? Go Heavy Heart. I don't know what Rapid Talking is. You got a little too excited. Regret. Ooh, I do want that for sure. Okay, so our big thing is just getting anyone who can just deal damage, right? Let's see here. Nobody? Just turn up that. Okay, let's go. Wow, there's just not a lot that are useful. Not even a Merlin for me to grab, huh? Probably because I'm still looking for that, which Merlins will probably not have. Oh, let's grab ourselves, it really doesn't matter. Get more stars with you, Bayou! Definitely gonna switch you out for you. And, okay. Alright. A large Oni has its head bowed down at the end of the corridor. You and the Oni might be in the same boat. Oh, both of us. And why are we fighting? Can't we talk? Can't we get through this together? Have a little just bro-to-bro therapy session? You know, just be like, yo, bro, how you hanging? He's like, not too good, bro. And we're like, it happens sometimes, bro. Anyways, as soon as Emiya gets a full combo, you're just screwed, huh? Alright, let's see here. There is not an Emiya combo. Well, okay. In that case, pop that on. Pop that on. Well, at least get him going with this then, because crit strength up for a turn here. Okay. Let's go. Like this. Okay. Bonk. Come on, we just need Emiya's red. Yeah, that's good. We're good. We won. Crit strength up. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Alright. Show me these numbers. Bruh. You love to see it. That's a lot. Thank you. Must be hard standing on one foot for all that time. That's all. That's as deep as my observation goes, by the way. Well, that's another one for Saber. Because, of course, she is my girl. I will not stop until my Saber is as maxed out as physically possible. Yeah, I think that's not the right path again. Okay, well. At least we know that these lead us to the right ones. You're in high spirits. Can't help but talk rapidly. Let's see here. Let's just keep quiet. I guess speaking rapidly, that might be a Japanese thing about being drunk, because I've never heard that idea that when you're drunk you speak rapidly. Maybe, you know what? There are different types of people who drink, though. There are some that are a lot more different, like being compelled to lecture, all this trying to keep quiet as you itch to talk. So, would anyone like me to explain to them the entire mythos of Kingdom Hearts? Because I can, from off just the top of my head. Mumbling can be heard from inside the room. Okay, let's chat away. I once just gave the entire plot summary of Kingdom Hearts to my friend, the Shinonome room. Huh. Interesting. What do we got? Let's put this back on. Okay, let's see. Not here. Nope. And 2:30 sounds good. Switch you out for you. Okay. That works. Let's go. Got another big old ghost. I'm afraid no ghost. This is nice because that actually does break down like the full details of them. Except I wonder if the foreigner one says that foreigners are also weak to foreigners, which is the strangest concept. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it actually doesn't at all. Anyways, wowie wow, look at that! Let's get that going for a couple turns, huh? Let's get you going strong. Get you going strong. Get you going strong. Get you going strong. Let's get attack up for everyone. Also get a defense down for you. We're gonna hold off on the stars till next turn, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, you love the big numbers. We got 28 again, huh? It's still not enough. We want more. Let's just do this again. More crit strength up for you, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Nice. Celebratory Sake. Defense up confusion, huh? Strange. Alright. Pop this on. We're gonna hold off on that one for the next one. Let's go 1, 2, 3 for a full combo. Ah, so close. Okay. Pop this on. Whoops. And we should be done. We'll just go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Are you gonna hit that big old 70? Yeah, you are. Okay. Boy, these... Emiya, you are rocking this whole thing. Your numbers are so big. Are we gonna get an in-row? We're gonna get another upgrade? Oh god, I'm gonna miss these when we're out of this. Acquired 14th Shogun Tokugawa Iemochi's in-row. I'm gonna be real. Most of these dudes I have never heard of. Which is, I think, kind of expected. Because I am, of course, a Westerner who does not know much about Japan's actual politics, other than the fact that Shinzo Abe was outside of my room when I went to Akihabara. He was campaigning out there. Burst out laughing. That's what I did. You don't know why, but it's starting to get fun. These are so wacky. I kind of love these. Whoop, I missed that. Something about chopsticks. Clicked too fast. Corridor continues. So fun! We're loving it. Some dust. Got a lantern. And is it going to be right back to where we're? Foment. What does foment mean? When the slightest thing bothers you and you spew nonsense. Is it, am I fomenting at the mouth? I wanted to get the last one. It's like, what does foment even mean? You want to wrap yourself up, get all touchy-feely. It's going to be right back to the entrance, huh? Oh, we got some battles here. Let's go 230 on you. Don't mind if I do. Alright. There's a big snake coiled up. Time for a hugging contest. Okay, what does foment mean? I'm gonna Google that. Foment. Instigate or stir up.
Foment.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. They accused him of fomenting political unrest. Wow. My mom always said, try to learn a new word every single day, and I'm still abiding by that. Okay. Well, let's start off with, hey, big combo. Wonder if that'll work up against him. You don't even need to increase your gather rate. Pop that on. Let's go 1, 2. You know what? Let's go. Yeah. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Should kill you. Let's see here. Yep. Jeez, calm down. Holy crap. Okay. Well, let's just finish this off then, huh? Okay, and we're gonna do up. Do up. You only have 7,000 HP. That is really, really low. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Bit of overkill, but that's fine. Still a bit of overkill, but that's fine. Okay, going on through, going there. This is This is interesting. Again, I think for casual players, this is not going to be very much that much of a different event. But for me, recording it, this is very different. Just for the fact that, like, it is... Like, it's not just the same things over and over. It's, alright, you know, do these loops, or keep going on, right? It's not like the loops of the Hawaiian event, right? That itself is a bit different. Choked up. Tears start to roll down your face. God, I'm having an emotional journey. Just everything at once is happening. It's literally going to be right beside the entrance, huh? For some reason, you can't help but cry. Feels real, man. Feels real. Tears won't stop. And you're getting sleepy. Man. You ever cried to the point of sleeping? Okay, don't answer that, actually. That's really sad. I don't need to hear that. Let's get some positivity. Oh? Dawn room. The room is resplendent like the dawning sun. The dawn to the next floor. That it is. Remedy for Intoxication Part 4. Okay, we're going to grab ourselves definitely a strong alter ego here, which is not available. Okay. You know what, then let's go, let's turn off the, let's go display all. Really? I guess they're not even limit breaking right there, huh? Okay, well, let's go. Let's see here. Wow. Where's Gilly? Gilly. Bud. Pal. Remedy for Intoxication Part 4. Time to eat bread? Drink water? I don't know. What are the cures for a hangover? This looks to be the end of this floor. Okay, that's far enough. I think we better take it from here, okay? I can't say approve of eavesdropping. One cannot truly immerse the reader, the listener in a tale unless the story is being told face to face. I had no intention of showing myself here. That almost sounded like, why am I here? My only purpose was to see what sort of state our guests were in, but it is as I suspected. It would be following the letter of the law, but the spirit is completely absent. You two are no longer Ooku attendants, and the boy only appears to be intoxicated. That's right, the floor hasn't spun all the way around. It is hard to believe you made it this far while forsaking drink and banquet alike. How did you do it? If you find it that puzzling, maybe you should have a few drinks yourself. It might at least help you with your worry lines.
Even if you can't hold your liquor, you can still substitute with a cup of tea and a tasty snack. Earnestness is an admirable quality, but you'll never win people over if you don't occasionally have fun with them. I'll gladly imbibe myself if necessary. I'll only refrain in order to fulfill my task of ensuring that others drink. I see. So you're not here to stop us, but only to see how Master is doing. Why, that makes it sound as though you are more concerned with our current condition than with the fact we have managed to come so far. That in turn suggests you do not care how far we penetrate into the labyrinth, but only whether or not we have been breaking each floor's precept, yes? We have already determined that this Ooku has a connection to the 5 precepts. Thus, I will ask you only once. Nobutsuna, are you certain you do not know Kama's true objective? Whatever hasty reasoning may have caused you to go over to her side, you're still the man once known as Wise Izu. If there is an answer to this mystery, surely you must have realized it. Foolish question if ever there was one. Even if I had realized her goal, why would I share that information now? Indeed, it would be especially worthless and troublesome to share that with ones clearly more foolish than myself. That sounds like you do know it. Come on, why not just tell us while we're all here? Whatever this goal is, it's obviously important enough to turn you into pawns to make, and use us to make others drink. Others to drink, yep. So come on, tell us. After what you put us through, don't we have a right to know? Do not make me repeat myself. The signs were already there. Still fail to understand, it is only because you overlooked them. At this point, I can do little else but laugh. Well, Parvati ain't having that. Still, I am glad that I no longer need a talker in the precepts. That will make things much simpler for me. There's only one thing this floor requires of you. Intoxication. Fail to drink to excess and you will die. May have been able to deceive everything else on this floor, but we have no such luck with these guards. Oh, ghosties. Oh my, 2 of them? Isn't that really a bit excessive? This is certainly one way to enforce your mandate of intoxication, but it is so inelegant. It left me so turned off. Nobutsuna, if you will not share what you know, then we will have nothing more to discuss. Stand down or be slain. Of course I will stand down. It's not my job to fight you, but theirs. First, let me warn you of just one more thing, so as to avoid any more foolish questions. Resistance is futile. Really, truly futile. None of you can ever hope to defy Lady Kama. This very Ooku was made to have you succumb. Sooner or later, you will find yourselves unable to progress unless you give in to depravity. After all, who do you think placed these corridors and staircases to begin with? It's only thanks to these staircases that you were able to make your way further and further inside. The way down could have been a pitfall or a line of spears, but instead you merely contended with stairs. Why? Because that is what Lady Kama decided. There's no greater significance, nor does there need to be. This is no different. Lady Kama decided all these paths ahead of time, and there's no way you can go against them. Once you decided to delve into the Ooku, Lady Kama already had you exactly where she wanted. All you can do now is resign yourselves to fate. You just did it again. How dare you say your piece and walk off without giving us a chance to respond? I know I raised you better than that. Get back here right now, Lord Nobutsuna, or you'll be going to bed without your supper again. As I suspected, it would seem we have no choice but defeat these creatures before we can proceed. Shinkage Ryu is not meant for party tricks, but it should be well suited to bring these festivities to an end. I mean, anything could be a party trick if you're creative enough. Like, let's be real here. Any skill? Can you imagine if Emiya just started, like, making balloon animals out of projection? God, everyone would be dying laughing. They'd love it. Otsugi, Kasuba no Hachi, and Osanoma. Okay. I see. Well. Let's start things off with, you're the danger. So let's definitely work on you first. And let's go... You don't need blue up. Well, let's see if we can get debuff immune for sure. Attack up. Decrease... We're not using any blue. Increase Noble Phantasm gauge. Decrease charge, remove buffs. Increase critical strength. Sure.
Let's go 1, 2, 3. See how much you can do. Not a ton, actually. Okay, decent. Okay. Ow. Let's go decrease your charge and remove the buffs. And let's get your meter. That's not as much as I would have liked, honestly. Get that going. And we're gonna go. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Do as much as you can to you. You should probably kill Kusabi no Hachi. Yep. Okay. Hey, don't mind if I do. Let's do this. Increase your attack. Get you the stars. Decrease your defense. They now have arts resistance down too. Nice. Get that going. So we're gonna go... You know what? Let's go 1. That should kill, honestly. 2, then that'll definitely kill both. You know what? Actually, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see here. Because that should kill the first. Yep. Move on. Do the damage. That's what we want. It is interesting their demon god pillars in her. Is that a don't tell me. I was gonna say, but is that a Grand Order thing, or is that like is that also in CCC? Because if so, that's very interesting. We'll see in the future. Okay. One more upgrade. One more backstory that we're just skipping right over, because at this point, we get it. It's another pillbox. This one says Yoshimune. I know that name. It must have belonged to Abaran boy Yoshimune. He was a very good king. He did have a bad habit of dressing like a commoner and slipping out of his castle. But that is nothing His Highness Harun al-Rashid hasn't done it before either. Perhaps this is just how people of noble birth like to relax. Anyway, it looks like there's no one stopping us from going on to the next floor now. Hang on just a little more, Master. I'll undo your drunken seat once we get there, okay? I'm not drunk, I'm not. Sounds like someone who's drunk off their ass would say. If my theory is correct, then we have 2 large floors ahead of us. One for each of the remaining precepts. That would put us on the home stretch of our little marathon session, so to speak. Oh, you have no idea what you're talking about. I'm literally going to marathon this. Do be careful, everyone. Will do. Pillbox of Yoshimune get. Alright. So, that should put us square. Oh, do we have enough Saint Quartz now? We get 4, or did we? We'll see. Let's see here. We'll check as we go downstairs. Proceed to the 4th layer. Yeah, we did it. Layer 4. Alright, did we get enough? Come on, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. No, we didn't even get 29. Alright, my counting's bad. Alright, next time, guys. Okay. Oh, we do have enough for another one of these bad boys, though. Nice. Grab that. And, we only have 52 of these. I'll need to see about, well, we get to the rest of them? We almost can. That's fine. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Next time, we will be back to do Layer 4. I'm probably just going to stop this, take a quick break, move around, get packed, and then come back and continue so I can, you know, not worry about not getting this done. So we'll see you guys next time for that. Ciao.